the brown noser?
Thank you, Neelu. Brown nosers are people who like to flatter their bosses or flatter people in positions. Okay, so brown nosers flatter for favors. They suck up for their personal gain and they grab attention by giving compliments and adulations. Okay, they butter up people who can help them succeed, and they do this because they want to gain an advantage, a promotion, or a special favor from the person whom they are buttering. Now, how to deal with such people? You apply peer pressure by making jokes, comments to the person, trying to embarrass them may be effective. But again, if they are thick skinned, then you can't do anything about it, right? Some people are like that. Uh, you can also ignore the person and just focus on what you are doing. So you position yourself and you work on your achievements. Speak to the boss if you feel that he or she is showing favoritism. Talk to the boss because it is he who is creating a problem if he is showing favoritism to the person who is buttering them up. Now, the person over here, what did she face was that one of the person was buttering up the boss and gaining favors, coming late in the morning and saying that I will do that extra work half an hour if I'm late. I will do that work in the afternoon during lunch. Okay, but then during the morning it was a time when maximum client, you have to call up and do those work. So the co-workers feel that it is not fair that she comes in late and they have to do all the work amongst themselves. So the approach that the person who is facing this problem, what she did was, first she thought about it and she planned the conversation. Why did she plan the conversation? Because she wanted to focus on facts and not complaints. Okay, so think about what you want to say as facts, so that it doesn't sound like a complaint and the person is not defensive. Then second, you explain the situation and its impact on the team. So what, because of that person's what she's doing or what he is doing, how is the team affected? So talk about that. Then help the boss see the issue from your perspective. So tell the boss that this is how we feel. So again, like you said, I use the I terminology. Then you propose a compromise that benefits everyone. So it's not that only one person is getting that benefit. If it is the case, then let each one of them also get benefit, and you come to a compromise. Then after doing that, you confirm the solution and then emphasize that it is for teamwork that they are doing this, and not, to be fair with everyone. And while doing this, you have to be assertive, you have to be professional, focus on solutions and not on acquisitions. Now, if the boss doesn't budge and it continues to happen, then you focus on your work. But still, if it happens, then uh, people leave bosses, not companies. So you are not a tree. Move.
Thank you, Ashika. That was interesting. Brown noses. I had a very interesting observation to make here. What you spoke about was from the perspective of a co-worker, right? I would like to understand, since you're so experienced and I'm sure you've dealt with some people like these. How do you deal with them as a boss?
Like they have put on over here, that you need to talk to the boss. And if the boss feels that nay, you are just thinking, it is just in your head, then you try to work, okay? But still, if you feel that it is not fair, then like I said, you are not a tree. Move. I have
No,
moved.
Ashika, what I meant was you are the boss, and somebody is
Ah,
flattering to you.
so
And you and then
okay,
how to
okay. Yeah, I get it, when the person flatters, I get it because I don't do it myself. So I understand. So then I have that talk with them that I need to be fair with all. So I cannot be giving you are not the only person who might be. Okay, you are doing very well. You are my best performer, but you cannot take advantage of everything because rule is a rule, right? I have to be fair to everyone. So when some people come in late morning when they punch in, okay, I make it a point that I come early. I live the farthest. if I'm going to say central line, I would be one of the people who live the farthest. But if I can reach at 7:30, you cannot say that, okay, let me come at 8:10. So I model myself first so that I can tell them that sorry, this is not done, and I cannot, give you a favor. And I understand that, like you said, Neelu. My friend always tells me, ki, you are an academic director. People might take advantage of that position, and but then I get it. I understand,
Agree.
and I talk to them, and I'm very blunt.
Excellent. I think that was a very interesting perspective that you, one as a leader, also need to identify these people. And I think role modeling goes a long way. You do it, and then you can obviously expect your team to do it, do likewise.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ashika, for that.